Hey guys, Brendan Miller here, back with another video. And today we are going to talk...
Hey! Imposter! Get off my set! Hey everybody, what is going on? Brendan Miller here, back with another video, and in today's video, we're going to turn back the clock and watch some lost episodes. So the other day I was rifling around on my mom and dad's computer and I found a video that I realized a lot of you people have not seen. This video is called Fishing in Costa Rica. I made this video way back in 2013. I was down in Costa Rica visiting family like I do every couple years, and we went to the beach and I had my little camcorder and we went fishing with some locals, and I took my camcorder along and I videoed everything. I did put that video up on YouTube, but after being on YouTube for a couple months, the sound didn't work anymore, so I took it down. Which makes me mad because I could have easily fixed the sound problem right in the settings, but I didn't know any better. There is no audio to this video, just a really annoying, cheesy music track, but we still have those glorious visuals to look at. So today we're gonna watch this video and hopefully you'll find it enjoyable. Alright everybody, so I got this video up here on my laptop. Let's open it up and take a watch. This intro, I remember it very, very well. I worked super hard on it, making it inside YouTube Video Editor, adding all of the cool effects and title transitions. I thought this was the coolest thing on planet Earth, and I really thought I had some serious editing skills back then. I remember this shot right here I was super proud of. I set my camera up like this and I was dropping spinner baits into the frame. It actually still looks pretty decent. Yes, this is a classic. Me jumping off the dock fully clothed and with a fishing pole and tackle box. Fun fact, that tackle box that I jumped off the dock with was my brother's, and he is still ticked at me that I did not ask permission before using it. This clip is one of the most talked about clips. I've had people come up to me and talk to me about how hilarious this is. So I guess it served its purpose. Oh, why did I use that text? That looks so terrible. And there I am in all my glory. Man, I was young back then. This looks so weird without audio. I can hardly see what's going on here. My camera must have been very terrible in low light. I thought I was getting some really beautiful sunset shots, but now that I'm seeing him on the computer, it looks really crusty and really bad. The funny thing was, my dad booked this trip with the locals and we went out fishing with these guys, and it wasn't until we were out on the water that we realized these guys did not have any fishing poles whatsoever. They had hand lines. So we went deep sea fishing with hand lines. It was quite an experience. We were actually trolling with hand lines. As you can see right here, this guy is tying on a crankbait, and we just held the lines in our hands and trolled them behind the boat. My dad wasn't very happy though. He felt like he had kind of gotten ripped off. There's me doing a piece to camera. I can hardly see what's going on. My face is totally dark, but I was definitely narrating. As you can see, that's the hand line right there. Cuarta, something like that in Spanish. There's my cousin Darian right there. You might recognize him from a number of other videos. My Fishing Pet Peeves, I think, is the most popular one. The Fish Off. They've been in a number of videos. This actually was quite fun. You basically took your line, hung it over the side of the boat, and just pumped your arm up and down to give the bait action, and we started catching fish. And when we finally did hook a fish, of course, these guys thought it was their duty to pull the fish in for us. I think they were really used to, like, you know, tourists who have no idea what they're doing and want their fish pulled in for them. But we were like, no, we want to pull the fish in. What kind of fish is that? Ah, yes, barracuda. That's what we were catching. Barracuda with hand lines. Really fun, actually. And we hooked another one. I forget who hooked us. I think this was Rodney. Yeah, there's Rodney in a large life jacket. Oof. There comes another barracuda. They were actually coming quite quick. We kind of got into a school of them. Oh yeah, another thing, they put weights. They put a crankbait and they put a large weight to keep that bait down. So these guys definitely knew what they were doing. It was just very different. There's me doing another piece to camera. Can I just say, the glasses I am wearing in there are not the most flattering things in the world. It looks like I just rolled out of bed, which is probably the truth. My hair is sticking up everywhere. It's quite amusing. Oh, okay. Whoa, what was that? Whip pan. And did I just wink at the camera? Yeah, I just winked at the camera. That's cheesy. There's me. There's a nice POV shot of me holding the line. We actually started to see some schooling fish right there. As you can see, the barracuda were schooling the fish to the surface. It was actually pretty fun. Here comes another fish. I don't know what kind of fish this was, but I remember it fought like crazy. It almost like ripped the line out of Eric's hand. Eric caught this one as well. I don't remember what this one was. Oh, that's it. Well, you know, guys, that video wasn't the best, but it definitely brings back a lot of fun memories. That was a really fun trip. I actually did not catch one fish on that first outing. We went out again with him, and I was able to catch a barracuda then, but that first trip, I was pretty much just a bystander, just watched it all happen. It was actually really, really fun, though. To be able to get out and to fish with hand lines and to troll with hand lines was definitely a new experience for me. I thought it was a blast. And, yeah, I'm just kind of sad we lost the original audio, but we still have the visuals to enjoy. Alright guys, the next video we will be watching is one called How to Cheat at Carp Fishing. Those of you that have been watching my channel for a long time, you may remember this video. I believe I put this out around 2012, 2013, and this was the video I thought was going to go viral. I thought this video was going to blow my... What the Sam? Something just broke. Oh, someone threw a Nerf gun down the steps. I apologize for that noise. Anyway, like I was saying, I thought this video was going to blow my channel up and go viral. It did not. This video is not online anymore, but it is on my computer, and today we're gonna watch it.
Hey folks, what's up? Brendan Miller here again. Another episode of Brendan's Fabulous World of Fishing. Today, we're gonna show you how to cheat at carp fishing.
Yeah, funny thing, I remember doing the intro to this and I wanted to make it sound like a question, so I was like, today we're gonna show you how to cheat at carp fishing? Like, what? Huh? Okay. We've already been through this, we're gonna skip it.
Right, everybody, we'll do a show later on that shows you how to properly fish for carp. But for right now, we're gonna take some feed, we're gonna bang on the side of the boat 3 times because these actually...
One thing this video lacks is context. It's like the intro's over and I'm like, okay, we're gonna bang on the side of the boat and pour feed in the water. The context behind this was we knew a guy at the lake that had a pontoon and he had fed his carp there over the years, and the carp knew when somebody was walking around the pontoon, and when they heard the sound of somebody banging against the side of the boat, they would come to the surface for feed, and he was kind enough to actually let us try to catch these fish as we were feeding them.
Bait, a small hook, small piece of plastic that imitates that feed, set it just on the surface of the water, the carp get mistaken, they come up, slurp it in, and we're hooked up. Hopefully that'll work today. Stay tuned to enjoy the show.
It's actually quite an effective way to catch carp. Just take a little hook with a little something, and if you see carp slurping around the surface of the water, just drop it in front of their nose, and a lot of times out of curiosity, they'll just slurp it in. I've used this technique this year to catch carp. It actually works.
And we're hooked up. Hopefully that'll work today. Stay tuned to enjoy the show.
Man, I really overused this background music. I remember like this background music was like my signature background music, and I use it in a ton of my videos because I wanted to have that same familiarity with all my videos and the same level of consistency. You know, that makes sense to some degree, but it's just really cheesy and I'm just really sick of hearing it.
Just a disclaimer, this dock and this boat are not mine. I have permission to do this. I would recommend not doing this unless you have permission from the owner, because you might be this guy.
Oh, that transition though. That's our old dock right there. That's the dock we used to fish off of.
Hey, get
All
off
the
my
memories.
dock!
I originally added a splash sound effect after the gunshot to make it sound like he had gotten shot and fallen in the water, but we thought that was a little too violent, so we decided not to put it in. We just put the gunshot in. Bang 3 times on the boat. Here come the fish.
You are so jealous right now.
Okay, that is super cool. Like, just seeing that just gets me all itchy and tingly, and I want to get a rod in there and catch those fish. I remember it was just super intense watching this happen. Oh yeah, here we go. I really need to like tone down the background music though, it's super loud. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Hooked up! It's a big one, it's a big one, it's a big one.
I will say one thing, if you're gonna use epic music in a video, make sure the visuals line up with the video. Like, we're hearing some epic music, but the visuals aren't that epic. Dun, dun, dun. I remember this song, yeah, I used it. When I shot these things, I really tried to shoot them like it was an actual show, like I would host segments and everything. But the one thing that totally ruins the illusion of a professional show is the cameraman talking. And I always get on Rodney, because Rodney would always chime in and say stuff to me and tell me, you know, give me advice while I was fishing. Oh, yes.
Snapped your rod.
I remember that. That was like one of my favorite rods. I was just literally bringing the fish up and the rod totally broke. You can actually hear Rod gasp. Listen. Oh, that's great. Well, guys, there you go. Those are some of my old videos, and I gotta say, I really enjoyed watching them. You know, they're not the best in the world, but they are definitely nostalgic, and they definitely bring back some good memories. Anyway, guys, before I go, I want to mention one thing. For those of you that don't know, I have my own line of swim baits available to purchase. That is right, I worked with a guy, Kenny from Upscale Lures, to design my own swim baits, and I gotta say, I am super happy with how these turned out. We went through 3 or 4 iterations coming up with the design. I wanted a swim bait that was no nonsense and that just worked, and I think we actually achieved that. This is a black and gold right here. It's one of my favorite colors we came up with. I like to throw these baits on a jig head, and they've worked really well for me so far. I've caught a number of bass on them. If you guys want to pick some of these up, you can do so at the link in the description, and if you do pick some up, I get a little bit of kickback, and it helps me keep making videos. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, stay hooked. I'll catch you later.